This is the disaster we're dealing with here in North Carolina. And with so many homes damaged by Helene, a member of the State Building Code Council says recent changes to state law have actually weakened building codes, and they're paving the way for even more destruction in the next storm.
WRAL Investigates Sarah Kruger looks at those claims and how political donations could be influencing legislation that impacts safety.
It's coming up here.
Houses overtaken by water and wiped out by mudslides. As an engineer and member of North Carolina's Building Code Council, Kim Wooten believes stricter codes would make for safer homes.
We aren't addressing steep slope construction. We're not addressing the additional flooding that comes into play when we have extreme weather events like Helene.
Wooten claims these are issues the North Carolina General Assembly has been overlooking for years.
We deserve better from our elected officials, and it's Democrats and Republicans.
Wooten points to recent House Bill 488 as an example. It says local governments are not allowed to require inspections of exterior sheathing, which is a layer of siding that can help with structural support and insulation. And to Senate Bill 166, which restructures the Building Code Council, removing architects from the board. Governor Roy Cooper vetoed both bills, writing the first bill stops important work to make home construction safer from disaster and more energy efficient, and that the second bill limits the knowledge and practical experience of the body tasked with ensuring all buildings are safely designed. His vetoes were overridden.
I wouldn't buy a house in North Carolina after this year, not after what I've seen happening with the building codes.
Backing both bills was the North Carolina Home Builders Association, whose PACs have donated roughly $2 million to legislative campaigns in the last 10 years.
What do you see as the role of those donations and the intent behind them?
So, us, like many other groups, participate in the political process. It's not unusual for groups to do that.
And are you, wanting something in exchange for those donations?
No, that has never been the case, will not be the case.
State elections data shows the primary sponsors of House Bill 488 and Senate Bill 166 got donations from the association. Topping the list, Republican Representative Mark Brody, a contractor and lawmaker who got more than $25,000 since 2014. Tim Minton is the group's executive vice president.
Do you think that's just coincidence?
No, well, there are 170 legislators, I would say, and I don't have the information in front of me, but I would guess we probably have participated in over 100 of those races.
He pushes back on Wooten's claims that the group supports bills that make homes less safe. He says the group is focused on affordability, trying to increase the supply of houses to keep up with demand.
When it comes to life and safety issues, those are things that we have supported and will continue to support.
Since Wooten takes issue with the building codes, I asked,
as someone who's on the Building Code Council, why haven't you worked to change those?
I have. And in many cases, I have been blocked every step of the way by the influence of the Home Builders Association. They went to the General Assembly and they got bills passed to block those codes from being adopted.
Sarah Kruger, WRAL News, Raleigh.